Yo, what's going on guys? HyperX here. Welcome back to another video for Elden Ring. And in this one, I want to put together a quick guide on how to activate the secret lift using the two halves of the Haligtree Medallion, which then gives you access to the Consecrated Snowfields, which is this secret area over here. Not only are there some cool things to do here, this also leads to a later boss. I won't speak about that, but basically, this is a location that you'll want to get to, but in order to do so, you're going to need two halves of a medallion. So, if you guys do enjoy this video, you do find it helpful, a like would be super appreciated. Comment down below if you have any questions, but to begin with, the first half of the medallion you guys may already have, depending on whether you guys have checked out our video on getting the Royal Remains armor set. But for this one, what you want to do is go over to Leonia. If you go to the Folly on the Lake site of Grace, you can then go over to the village of the HyperX. Now, of course, if you happen to already be there, you can simply fast travel to that location, but if you haven't, again, you can simply run there from the Folly on the Lakes. Either way, from the village of the HyperX site of Grace, what you then want to do is run simply straight up the hill. You can run past this first enemy, and you then have a pot over on the right hand side. Now, of course, again, I've spoken about this in the past, but you can hit the pot once, and there will then be someone located inside. In my video, I did, of course, get a little bit overzealous. I hit a few too many times, which, of course, made him hostile. Do not worry if you do that. You can still get the medallion. Regardless, whether you decide to simply break the pot by hitting it once and then speak to him, or just kill the old guy in the pot, either way, you will then get the right side of the Haligtree secret medallion. This, of course, is something you can get pretty early in the game. However, the second half is something you will get much later in the game. In order to get this half, you need to be further north in the snowier area of the map, in the mountaintops of the Giants. So, of course, if you haven't got here yet, you will need to have gone through Limgrave, Leonia, the Altus Plateau, and then, of course, into the snowy area. Now, once you've got here, what you then want to do is turn your attention to the castle you see in the north, the Castle Sol. Quite simple, you just need to go up to this castle and work your way through. At the end of it, there is a boss. Again, I will not show you the boss for spoiler reasons, you guys can experience that yourself. But quite simply, work your way through this castle, get through, defeat the boss. I say quite simply, is a bit of a challenge, but either way, get through the boss battle, and then afterwards, once you have defeated him, you then walk through the doorway in the back. It's a pretty straightforward path. You go up the stairs, you go inside the building, take the lift up to the top, and then when you get to the top, there is a purple collectible, and this is the second half of the Haligtree Medallion, the left half. With this intact, what you now need to do is return to the Grand Lift of Rold. Now, of course, if you guys have completed the Altus Plateau, you would have already gone through this lift to get to the snowy area. However, there is a different way to use this, and that, of course, hinges on having the secret medallion. If you walk up there firstly, and you just simply press Y to interact, you will hoist the medallion that you already own, and you'll then end up in the same location, thinking, have you just wasted my time? No, what you actually want to do is go back to this platform and then press left or right on the D-pad to select the alternative action, and you will then have the ability to hoist the secret medallion. Upon using this, it will then play a similar sequence, only this time instead of the statue's eyes going red, they will go green. The lift will go up again, but this time you'll be in a different location. You will be in the hidden path to the Haligtree. Of course, to begin with, you just simply need to run through this little sort of like dungeon area. It's pretty straightforward, just go up the staircase. There are some enemies that will probably try and kill you, but work your way past there and you'll then get outside and you will be in the Consecrated Snowfields, which is effectively the second half of the snowy area, but there is different stuff to do here. This, of course, leads again, as I mentioned, to a later boss, which I will not touch on for the time being. But within the Consecrated Snowfields, there's, of course, lots of cool stuff to get here, so this is a location you do want access to. But that's pretty much it. That's a quick guide on how to get it, how to get the two medallion halves, and of course how to use them to access this new location. Hopefully you guys found that helpful. If you guys have any more questions, let me know in the comments down below. And if you guys want to find out some items that you should definitely get, especially if you guys are using spells, intellect builds, that kind of stuff, definitely check out this video and keep it locked for plenty more.